So once again, this is C. Lake Trey giving you some different type of content. Thank you for everybody who's been donating. Supremo, NC Worker, Lolly. We're going to talk about something really different. The black man's uncontrollable need to fist fight other men over sex with women. Let me explain what this is. I gotta have the courage to help black men look at themselves deeply and stop this fantasy of everybody's on code, don't expose the black man's flaws and issues. No, dudes gotta work on themselves, man. Look, I'm from the hood just like you. I'm from the block just like you. Sold the drugs just like you. Shot the guns just like you. But here's the problem. Dudes gotta admit, we haven't had no bar mitzvah. We haven't had no machismo, rite of passage. Dudes got too much of their auntie in their minds. Too much of their mama in their minds. So this is going to be a 4-part series. I'm giving you this in pieces for a reason. I'm going to tell you the story, but on part number 4. This black man from the hood, who's a porn star, had a fist fight with another black man during an orgy scene. Listen to this. During an orgy scene, because he fell in love, whatever you want to call it. It was enough to have a fist fight with another dude. He fell in love trying to be Captain Save-'em for this other porn star female at the orgy scene that he just met. Now, I call it love because he want to control this chick so bad that he gets into a full-blown out fist fight with another dude that she likes sucking on his pipe better. Now, mind you, in this dude's mind, he's better than this older dude. He ain't known this chick for a week. But not only has this chick run so much free sex game on him, just done gave him the box, gave him top, hung out with him for a couple of days. He's so infatuated with this chick, he forgets all of why he is even there. And they doing the orgy scene, and she want to suck on this other dude more. This young dude from the ghetto, who's supposed to have pimp game, who's supposed to have street knowledge, he gets into a full-blown fight. Not with the chick, but with the dude that she prefers sucking on during the scene. Now, I'm going to tell you how it happened in part number 4, but let's deal with part number 1. Black men live in this fantasy that they just can't walk away from stuff. If something ain't going your way, walk away. It doesn't matter if people are teasing you. It doesn't matter if folks are laughing. Walk away. Everything ain't for you. There's other situations right up the street. There's other situations you're going to bump into 2 weeks later. But for whatever reason, and this video is about, black men have this uncontrollable need to not be strategic, but fist fight over everything. Fist fight over everything. Want to insult people over everything. Call names over everything. You need therapy If something don't go your way and you just gotta get all damn emotional, damn, bruh, are you not hearing yourself? You're fist fighting during an orgy? Hold on, man. Make this make sense. This is crazy. What, bruh? You got medical, don't you? You got medical, right? Bruh, during an orgy, you are fist fighting another black man. Am I hearing this correctly? And solutions. This ain't really to just keep tearing this dude down, because hopefully he realized he was in error. But there's something, because I've seen this in so many situations. You up here selling drugs, you go where ain't nobody at. You sit up here and spark up the spot. All the traffic is coming, customers, and here comes some dude who want to take your shit. He don't want to create his own. Oh man, that's just the way shit is. No, that ain't just the way shit is. Be honorable and go create your own shit. Ain't no that's just the way shit is. Because now when somebody does you dirty back, you the first motherfucker that want to go get guns. And then if somebody beats you on that, you the first one hiding behind the district attorney. I don't know how many times I've seen court cases of somebody has attacked, a black man has attacked a black man, and black man number 2 defends himself, and here go black man number 1 with gunshots, stab wounds, his eyes been gouged out, all type of shit, behind the damn district attorney trying to prosecute the black man who was just defending himself. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. I don't know how many times I've seen that shit. You sitting up here happy to attack people, kill people, delete people, but then somebody beats you. Now here you over with your mama crying in the background, trying to get the dude who was only defending himself prosecuted. Never forget the first time it happened to me. Some dude that was up in Oakland trying to rob me. I beat him to the punch. Now, he is handicapped now. Here go his family trying to get me caught up. Look, and my lawyer keeps saying, we don't know anything about no drugs. We just know we were out there. His friend lived close by. He was visiting his friend. And this guy came out of the shadows with a gun. And he beat him to the punch. That's all we know. He beat him to the punch. And the fact that the attacker got hurt, I never forget that shit. Never forget that shit. And I'm up here like, what in the hell? And you know, you got to keep your composure, but you're looking at it from a street point of view. You like, how am I? How's the district attorney even trying to prosecute me? How does this even work? And that's when I realized something's wrong with these dudes. There used to be a dude at my high school. This is before I started lifting weights. So I wasn't as strong back then. I was still strong, but not as strong as this dude. We'll just call him Lon. Okay. Lon, he was fucking with people. Lon, and I said, man, and Lon is actually what made me start working out even before I got on the wrestling team. Ron is at what, because I wanted to whoop Lon's I wanted to beat the brakes off Lon at high school. And when Lon would come holler at me, I already had that warrior mentality. I'm like, bruh. He would try to touch me like everybody else, push on me, and I push him back. People had to break us up. I wanted that jaw. I wanted to put my whole finger through his eye. I was man. And I would go home and work out and be like, just dream of just serving a line. And me and Lon never end up fighting though, and people would always break it up. He ended up getting on a wrestling team. I kind of forgot about him, and he kind of forgot about me, because by this time I got muscles, right? And I'm very fast, and nobody really wanted to deal with the hand speed, because my hand speed was very fast. And I never forget, man, just one day he stopped coming to school. And everybody's like, where's Lon? Come to find out, Lon was screwing one of the teachers, right? He Lon was older than me, so Lon had to be, I was a freshman, and Lon had to be at least 16, if not 17. And he was screwing one of the teachers, like just blowing her back out. And but she was coming on to him. It ain't like he came at her. She was really coming on to him. And next thing you know, Lon was dead. And we were like, what the hell happened to Lon? Come to find out, man, his home life was so bad. And this goes toward this guy I'm telling you about, the porn star. Come to find out, his home life was so bad, he hated being home. He lived with a single mom. I think he had 2 sisters. And that's another reason he was acting so feminine, because he didn't have no male energy. And this is why he kept, talking loud and being out there. And how this relates to the porn star dude is, I'm exposing the fact, man, a lot of dudes, man, they are not as smooth about adversity the way they should be. You too old to be reacting to stuff that don't go your way in a violent way. You're too old for that, man. How do you get to the point? Go get some therapy. Not at your church. Go hire a professional. You making money, go drop that $100 on a professional and talk to him for an hour. I don't care if you cry in the darn therapy room. You need to get some of this stuff out of your system, man. But my point of bringing up Lon is, Lon was going through all that trauma. And as I'm thinking about it right now in this moment, Lon was probably the first dude in my life who I didn't know to identify it as trauma, but he'd be smiling, he was working out, but really, man, he was probably like 30 seconds from busting out crying at any time, because he had a terrible life when he went home. No wonder he was at school all the time, cutting school. His life was really school. And bringing it back to this porn star, you're a young guy, you're in porn, they done hired you to do a scene, they fly you out the country, you ain't there but for a couple of days, and you fall head over heel for this chick, and here you are in the middle of an orgy scene. And how do I know this? Because I know people. I know some pimps who were around at that time. This was years ago, and also I've seen people talk about it. Wesley Pipes was on the breakdown, the Sisterhood breakdown with Concrete Rose, and he was a guest. And when they asked for questions, I brought it up to him. And he was like, man, you been around. How you know about all this? And you know, because that's one thing about being a mature man. I travel a lot. I jump on airplanes, man. And that's how I could tell dudes who get into these spaces as opposed to dudes who got a lot of money but they don't never leave. You know, that's a different type of dude. You got more money than me, but you don't never leave. While me, on the other hand, I got money, but I'm making moves. I'm over here in Utah. I'm over here in Missouri. I'm over here in Montana. Back over here in Seattle. You know, I'm taking full advantage of growing my intellectual strength while you're a king of Kentucky, Wawa County. It's not that you're a bad person. It's just that you're not moving around. You're not getting the full breadth of knowledge. You got the limited knowledge. And it's amazing, man. He's sitting up here starting a fist fight during the orgy, man. It's something wrong with dudes, man. I've seen it in New York when I was in Brownsville, just fighting over women. Oh, man. Whew. And I grew up in Too Short country, man. I just don't understand fighting over women. I remember I was 17 and I was at the bus stop with this white chick. And this black dude in a car pulled up on me behind this white chick that I was at the bus stop with. And I knew him through one of my classmates. He's way older than me. This dude gotta be at least 10 years older than me. So he's like 27, right? The chick I'm with is probably 16. And yeah, definitely she was 16 because she was going to Tech. She was going to Oakland Tech. And this dude pulled up on me, and I had my gun in my coat, right? And I had a big puffy coat on. So I put my hands in my coat. I had cut the hand pockets so I can get access to the gun, right? From the inside. I ain't had to pull out and then, you know, open the jacket or nothing. And this dude pulled up on me and he's in the passenger seat while another grown idiot is driving him. And this dude starts to try to insult me about, yeah, I done fucked your chick. And and the girl right there, and the girl getting mad. I said, no. I got this. Now, I haven't moved. I said, let me tell you something, dude. You an embarrassment. Number one, I don't give a fuck if you fucked her or not. I wasn't with her when you fucked her. Think about that, dumbass. So for you to come over here, I'm talking mad shit to this motherfucker because I'm ready to shoot. And I'm shooting to defend, not to attack him. I'm not pulling up on him. And I said, for the simple fact that you're way older than me, coming up to me about how you fucked a teenage girl when I wasn't even dating her. What is that supposed to get me upset? Supposed to get her upset? Y'all fucked? Okay, I said, what's going to end up happening is you're going to push this issue way too much. I, and that dude is going to have a fucking problem. And no matter who win or lose, we all going to be losing in this fucking moment because there's going to be police involved. Now, I'm not standing in the open. I'm standing behind a bus stop bench. So if they pull out, I'm going to at least be able to get some cover before I get off 3 of these shots. And then the dude in the passenger seat who's creating the whole fucking problem, he's like, man, go on, drive off. Because all his inserts didn't work and all his shame didn't work. And on that day, I realized, I said, that's what this black male community is all about, shaming each other and talk about who fuck who. And, you know, the white chick was like, you know, I was ready to go to draw down with you, baby, because she had a 22. And I said, no, let me give you some conversation. You did the right thing. When I told you to be quiet, you be quiet and you let me handle it. Keep it like that as we move forward. Don't talk out of turn. If I say I got it, I got it. And I've been like that since as a youngster. I've been like, the black male community is all about insults. It's all about, I want to fight you. I fucked your girl. I'm like, oh my God, man. It ain't like this, my wife. It ain't even like we was going together when y'all was fucking. I mean, and these dudes, man. Oh my God. Jesus. And it's so sad. But come back for part 2, man. For anybody that want to donate that to the King of Classy. But come back for part 2, exposing all these insecurities that black dudes do. Nobody wants to talk about it because everybody wants to stay in the fantasy of don't break the bro code and you talking down to me. Nah, man. Gotta wake the fuck up. Gotta wake the fuck up. All this getting emotional over pussy. Come back for part 2, man, and I'm gonna tell you how the dude fell in love with the girl within 3 fucking days. You're gonna find that amazing. And this ain't me fabricating. These are his own words, okay? Just, thank you for the donations to King of Classy. You could contact us anytime, man. You know what it is. Much love. We will be talking to you soon. Share this on your Instagram. Share this on your Facebook. You know this is a level of the game you never heard of. Kick in the 20, kick in the $40. Whatever's necessary. Bless a brother with some kindness coming out of your pocket. Much love, and we'll be talking to you soon.